You fucked the intro up basically because you were bitching about the mic, nigga. God damn.
Or you did. Shook. You were
said, he didn't hear that, and then you said, "What was that?" And I said, "Oh, he heard that."
It's like when they smell onions at the school dance, and you're like, "That better not be me."
It's stupid.
You know, where they're like, "Damn, who's smoking cigarettes around their kid?"
Bruh. Anyways, it's not me.
He said he smells like catfish. You're like,
nigga said catfish.
It's not me good. Who else is it? Then you start getting real ruthless. Who smells like shit?
Who smells like a parent died? What the?
In nature, and neither Shane, nor Johnny, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional. Welcome
to the show, Random Realness, episode 40, motherfucking
7.
If you a nigga, you say 7.
47.
47. Give me a number. I got one. John Lynch.
That's who I was going with.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got
John
one better. Tyrone Wheatley.
That's an inside job right there for sure. Yeah. Remember when I said I was a Bucks fan for the for the hot side when I was a Warren Sapp fan? So that's why I was on with the John Lynch.
Okay, yeah. You've been every fan in history, nigga. I'm your host, James. It's my motherfucking dog. My motherfucking co-host, Jada. What up, boy?
Shit, feeling good.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
Just living life?
Living life.
Living life
to
and
the
learning?
Fullest. To the max.
Oh, yeah. Last episode, you guys might have saw we did a friendly wager of $5. I told them I want a Stankin' Franklin. I mean, Stankin' Lankin'.
Dog, I totally forgot about the way.
Yeah. It's cool. I gotta tell nobody.
Like I swear, I had every intention.
Let me know in the comments how much interest I should hit this nigga with, because you know.
I'm thinking it's $6. I think not $6 on top.
I like that. $11 total dollars.
I'm saying a 20% damage fee because of the value so low.
He said, and you know me, so it doesn't. It's like.
Yeah, I can do.
My credit's good.
That's ridiculous interest, but since the bet's so low, it's like you can't not have the money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You can't not show up with it.
It's all right.
I needed to go to the ATM, pull out a dub, then take it over somewhere to break it to get a 5.
It's 20% every week. You don't give me my shit.
All right.
Venmo's not accepted. I said I want a stinking motherfucking Lincoln. What?
Giving them birthday fives.
But my motherfucking Raiders won. Gang, 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 gang. You heard?
We did our thing too.
You know what I'm saying? I seen you. You almost lost. I'm glad you won though, because that's my division you beat.
Yeah. Herbert ain't shit.
He ain't never been. He's better than Dak, but he ain't shit. Anyways,
the better man won. Speaking of records and sports, we might as well just clean it all up right now. Mm-hmm. At the Chicago Marathon, a Kenyan runner set the world record. I think it was
nigga ran like 3 minutes a mile,
4:36 per mile.
Jesus. How many miles?
28.6, 28.2 miles is a marathon. I think it's 28.
Is it 28 or 26? Make sure it's accurate, because we were getting. I was getting killed on Facebook for us not knowing how long Dame had been in Portland, and because you said 2018 or 2019 or 2029 or 2028. Well, it's 2029. There's no fucking doubt about it.
Yeah.
I said, do you mean no or no with a K? You over here talking crazy.
26.2. He shattered the world record. So he ran 26.2 miles in just 2 hours and 35 seconds.
And how many? I'm sorry.
How many what?
And how long it took him?
2 hours and 35 seconds.
Nigga, 26 miles running.
Yeah.
Think about that. My man ran from here to like Nampa and halfway back.
Yeah.
In 2 hours.
I ran a half marathon once. Just like woke up in the morning and ran a half marathon, and I thought I was jamming at 2 hours and like 1 minute.
Yeah. How many half marathons? What, 13? 13, right?
Yeah, 13.3 or 13.1. And so he doubled it. He doubled it.
In the same amount of time.
In the same amount of time. That's wild.
Insane. That is great. That nigga, get that man a sandwich.
That boy.
Hey, see, that nigga.
He just looked like he was gliding like the whole entire time. Like
his pace is crazy.
4:36.
Imagine what his first mile was. Dog. That's what I'm saying. If that's what his average was, nigga, imagine what his very first one out of all 26 was. Unless he just paced his way. That like I just got to get every mile 420.
Yeah, I wonder if he had a under 4 minute mile for like one of them, maybe somewhere.
Right,
and that's what I'm thinking. And then it bounced up.
It's like 350 for the first 1 or 2 miles, and then balances out when he starts getting in the like low fives range.
Yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, nigga, I could never.
Shout out.
What's it? You know how to say his name? Go ahead and butcher it, bro.
Kelvin Kiptum.
They blessed you with that one.
Yeah, they did. Because I would have not
sure he's
thought.
from Kenya?
Yeah. That's
no, say his name again. Calvin Kiptum?
Kiptum. Kiptum. Kiptum.
He's white?
Just
Doug, you see the other record? Oh, go crazy. Hey. Oh, okay. Nigga looks like he's not even tired. Full strides, legs behind him. Nigga.
Crazy.
You heard about the other world record, though? Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clarkson.
Clark.
Why did I put
nigga,
Clarkson
earlier when I brought it up, you almost said motherfucking Caitlyn Jenner. Nigga, are you good?
I was just thinking famous.
Okay.
Famous Caitlyn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, bruh, I don't know. I gotta get the number again. I'm not getting butchered anymore. I'm not getting butchered anymore.
Like
bruh, but they played. Okay, Caitlin Clark. We're getting all the sports stuff out the way. Caitlin Clark, female basketball phenom, Iowa State or Iowa? Hawkeyes, right? Nigga, they put her the women's basketball game outside on the men's football field. So like I want to say like 56,000. We're gonna get the exact number right here, but bruh, where is it? Right here.
The fact that they played the game outside is
unbelievable.
Like the video that you sent, she hit like a deep three, and I'm like, man, what if the wind kicked up?
I was thinking the same thing, and I only thought that because their hair was like blowing. 55,646 fans at Iowa football stadium. And the visual is crazy. Like, granted, it's not the whole stadium, but nigga, 55,000 people. Most college football stadiums don't even hold that.
LSU, if you're watching, do one outside at LSU and get it. Break the record. I know their stadium has to be bigger. And their
LSU team, their team is a fire.
They won national champion. You can bring them all out.
That's how you do it right there. But yeah, 55,000. And I was thinking the same thing because her hair was blowing like hella bad. Like, nigga, she's not shooting 24 footers, 20 footers. Like, she's shooting NBA 30 plus feet out on some of these.
They want to know who was really outside as a kid shooting in the wind.
She said, oh, I got that.
I got that.
Let it fly. But yeah, I was like, damn. I just saw the visual of it, and it's damn near like more than half of the stadium, that's just full of people. My good God.
The only thing that was missing was the bookends, which it's probably hard to watch basketball from that angle.
Well, and they had it like if the football stadium or football field's like this, they had the court going like this through one of the end zones.
Got you.
So it wasn't like in the 50-yard line, It was kind of had to be shifted a little bit.
But yeah,
just one end was empty and Yeah, crazy though. 55,000, almost
Shout out.
56,000.
Shout out to Caitlin Clark.
Send goofy ass way. He said, shout out to Caitlin Clarkson. Oh my god!
This might seem like it's sports, but this is not sports. This topic is.
Oh, I already know where you're going.
You asked your friend what you should steal. Your friend answered his money. He says, another one from you to a friend. I'm going to his house Wednesday. I already have my hooks in. You know how I roll. With a screenshot in which you told him, tryouts don't scare me, Bauer. Pick a day and I am there. Here's some more after you and Trevor met up. Net worth is $51 million, to which your friend responds, bitch, you better secure that bag. Your text, need daddy to choke me out, being an absolute whore to try to get in on his $51 million. You say this wasn't a setup. How can you expect anyone to believe that?
That's a great question. I really appreciate
text messages that came out in court.
First of all,
Trevor Bauer, MLB player.
Yeah, this
getting set up.
But I want to preface it like it just cuts off. Like we don't get the other part of like she said that's a great question, and then she goes in, but. Probably goes in, but I don't know how you go from.
I was gonna say this is not Drake's album, nigga. You do not have to do everything in your power to take her side, my G.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's absolutely insane.
Yeah,
like I don't exactly what you're gonna say. I don't know how you go from literally people saying sink your hooks in, get this nigga's money.
Yeah,
like what should I steal from his house? And the bitch says her friend said money. Like.
Yeah.
How do you go from that to like oh my god, he beat the shit out of me. I just won $5 million.
Yeah. My next victim. That one out of all of them
is it.
Like the ones afterwards, I can maybe like somehow get there with like maybe how like guys talk like, oh, I'm about to hit it and quit it, or you know, like I have nothing but bad intentions for this girl that I'm going after or whatever, you know,
right.
Where it's like, oh, I'm just going in and out and I'm out of there, you know, like.
And that's the thing, nigga. When you bring up his net worth and you say he's a victim, I don't know how you can like retract.
It makes you sound like a professional.
Yeah, like right, like you've done this before, nigga. Your next victim. All right, so how many before this for this victim? What number is he?
Yeah,
exactly. And you were saying something about how he has had something before this, like
so I
problems
guess
with this. Is the nigga a freak and he chokes bitches while having
that's
sex,
what it's
or
known
he gets
as.
physical outside of the bedroom?
I think there's like a little bit of outside of the bedroom, but a lot of, or he has multiple partners where they say this is kind of what he's into, like the choking thing and stuff like that. So
right.
This is all allegedly, and we're just obviously this is for entertainment purposes, but it's wild for that text message thread to be even out there, and then to even try to do a case if you know that you even have half jokingly text messages out there with a friend on your phone having this conversation. It's like, damn, that's wild. That's 100%. Unfathomable. It's like, you know, all the worst stereotypes. They say, oh, this actually exists, and in my head or something, like I say, I want to downplay it. Just like when people hear about, oh man, did you know they were paying people at Kentucky to play basketball? You know what I mean? Like know all this stuff has always been happening,
but once it gets brought up, it's like, damn. Right. But and that, like, I guess that's what's crazy, because like, in all reality, she's just another version of a gold digger, right?
Yeah.
She's not going to marry him and have his kid and get the bag that way. She's going to set him up and scam him into getting the bag.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe that's not the definition of a gold digger, but I feel like gold diggers are scam artists, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't really love you, but nigga, you got $100 million and one kid, and I know you hate Jeffrey, nigga. I'm going to get this bag.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy to see it in a different like a different angle or a different take on it, right? Because nigga, 51 mil. She said My next victim, nigga. Who are your first victims? I can't get off of it. Who?
She said, "I'm gonna be a whore to get this bag." She said, "I'm gonna do."
And that's the thing. She like explains how she's gonna. I'm gonna just let him choke the shit out of me and be a whore.
Yeah.
So choke me till I pass out and leave marks on my neck.
Yeah.
Around my whole neck, please.
Yeah. That's intense.
Like, nigga, I feel bad for sports or millionaires in general, but especially like athletes because they have like the aura and like the body type that people are attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody loves athletes. Everybody thinks athletes are good looking, right?
Yeah.
And you got the bag. I just feel bad. Like you would think in 2023 niggas would have like, hey, just so you know, I got a camera up.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if we're not about to do nothing, but you're not about to set me up, bitch. Be super duper careful with what you say.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't about to be talking, oh, I'm about to this and that. And then you have all these text messages. Well, when it went down, Your Honor, here's the footage.
Yeah.
Did she look like she was having a bad time?
Yeah.
She looked like she didn't want it. Like when I told her you could leave.
Yeah.
And she said, no, daddy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
being a millionaire, personally, I would take every precautionary step to like, especially if I'm not in a relationship, right?
Yep.
Because it sounds like it wasn't anything serious. It was kind of like just starting out, maybe a couple dates or whatever. She was trying to get to the bed quick.
She said, "I don't care if you have spring training right now. Whenever you can have time for me, I'm coming in.
On God.
You know, I'm gonna work around your schedule."
On
That's what it
God.
sounded like she was saying. And
Right.
It's like, damn, like,
And so that's what it's just wild to me because she should know nothing gets erased, even if you erase it, bitch.
Yep.
Your shit's gonna be somewhere.
yep,
He should be more alert, more aware. Clearly, a young, attractive woman.
yeah, and Trevor.
First of all, if I'm a
Bowers,
single man and we're on a first date, I'm fucking you like an angel.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
100
Oh my god, did I?
and 1,000%.
Can I put the rest in?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah. You tell me.
You get on top, actually.
Yeah.
Tie me up.
Yeah.
The fuck? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And I like so to I think your point makes sense to be like everything be recorded. Like if I had like my house, just so that you could get the clearance without like saying that the video cameras everywhere. You know those signs that people put up on their property.
Right.
It's like you're on camera on
Say
this premises.
cheese. Right.
Say cheese or whatever.
Right.
Like just know that this compound is under
Right.
surveillance 24 hours.
Right.
I would assume that if you put that sign where it can be seen, you could have it in the sky everywhere because
Right.
you're already saying, hey, everything's recorded here. And so, like, if you come along, then
Well, and then
Walla
him,
boom, bada
him
bing.
having troubles in previous situations doesn't help.
no.
You know, it's there, of course, and it's shitty as a man, but it's the right thing. But it's always assumed that you're in the wrong first.
I 100% thought he was 100% guilty. Mm-hmm. And
Before you read it?
when the story first broke, like 6 months ago or whatever, I 100% was like, "This is that he's a sick fuck like that."
And this just came out.
And then this just
Right,
came out, and then
right.
I'm sitting there going, "No, like I'm a bad person." You know, like I'm a
You
bad.
said Kevin Hart voice. No,
Yeah, no. I was
no.
like, damn. So it's crazy. I don't even know if it being false. I don't know how they even let it get out like this. If it's false, you know, because she's literally on here.
Yeah, we got to try to find the video of what the rest of the shit she said.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do like an update of like how this actually plays out, because if it plays out where she gets criminal charges, because let's just play devil's advocate, she's actually lied and she set it up. Mm-hmm. What do you think happened? Do you think it's the same ramifications that a male would have for the rape charge? Has to be for the lie, has to be 1 for 1.
Yeah, I mean, I think, right? It's because that's what's the equivalent for females. You know, like
for a long time.
I've never heard, and obviously I don't know every case that's ever happened, but I've never heard of a female getting a rape charge. You know, unless it's like statutory because she fucked a student or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But so it's like, what is the equivalent if it's not? Oh, hey, you lied. Had this, you drag this nigga's name through. I'm sure he's missing bags or missing
money. Yeah.
Right. Lost endorsements,
Like
shit like that. So
Trevor, you can't be with the team right now
You
until
gotta-
we get this all figured out.
You know what? As your sponsor, Body Armor sports drink, we can't do this anymore until this shit gets cleared up. This $50,000 a month you were getting.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you saw what Powerade did to Morant job. He didn't do any of this.
You seen what Reebok did to Rick Ross?
We gotta
Molly on in her drink. She didn't even know it. They said, skirt. That deal's gone.
bye.
Yeah. But,
me and the family are taking off, and we're safe because we called Colin. Our auto's insured, house insured. We're going across state lines. Colin's got us. Colin's actually got us in the state they were going to. We're in Idaho, heading to Utah. Colin got us. Made it to Utah, and I just wanted to say, call Colin. If you have a boat, call Colin. If you have a motorcycle, call Colin. If you need life insurance, call Colin. Call Colin at 208-639-0412. Colin insures in Idaho, Utah, Oregon, and Montana. Again, call Colin for all your insurance needs.
yeah, I don't know. I think she definitely has to do something, right? Sit down, be on motherfucking, if this is her first charge or whatever, she has a clean slate, maybe probation for a couple years, 5-piece or something, but like, bitch, you got to do something.
Yeah.
You can't just get away. You can't just be lying on niggas, ruining their. That's what people don't get. Like athletes, yes, they get paid to play sports, but they also make extra money off of their image, and you're ruining this nigga's image.
Yeah, and they've turned up the intensity on these like complete sham cases.
Right.
Back in the day, it would just be like, oh, he beat the case. Everybody's just thankful that, or like say the male point of view, he's just thankful he didn't go to prison, and then it's good, and then it just kind of just wishes away.
Wavers away, yeah.
But now, because more of it has seemed to be like deliberate, they're like, oh, no. Now we need to flip the case on you, give you 8 years in prison for this.
That would be
Dismantling
crazy.
ass
And
lie.
8-piece.
8-piece in a bit. Well, if he got charged with what he rape or whatever, that's
Yeah,
like 15
that's what he'd have done,
to 25. It's not so like 8's even like nice compared to that.
Yeah, I think at least a 5-piece in whatever facet. Like if she has a criminal record, if she's been known fucking check fraud or whatever, bitch, go sit down.
Yeah,
You're out here doing too much.
he has the money to fight this,
And that's where she fucked up.
and somebody else that just
That's what's fucked up is he probably had lawyers get her like,
find this information.
oh, 100%. This text message is not, she didn't come up with like, hey, guess what I said?
Yeah.
And her friend was like, oh my God, this nigga's about to sit down. You know, like guaranteed his lawyers were like, hey, we want her cell phone records of any communications about or with him.
This is 100% example why this is so stupid. I'm finishing it anyway. There, like, female rap has its place because there's this gritty side of just females in general.
Cardi
that you
B
like
got
want
famous
to,
off of fucking drugging niggas and robbing them.
That's what she did.
Yeah, when she was a stripper, she's
Oh, dang.
she said that shit multiple times.
She's
She's like, I would fucking take them back to the crib. We'd get drinks. I'd put something in their shit, and I'd take what I could.
and just get out. Yeah. And so I
It's
started
like, what is the
following Cardi
nigga
B
gonna show up to the strip club and beat me up?
when she had like 60K followers.
Right.
Like when she was just telling her like strip stories, she would be like,
So what he
I
means is
danced-
he started beating his dick to Cardi B.
No, but she was always talking real from the start. Before
Right.
she was a rapper, she was like, I go and
I'm
I
a street
dance
bitch,
and
right.
I get out of there. Like,
Right.
I'm not turning tricks. I'm like, I go in there.
I'm trying to hit licks. I'm not turning tricks.
Hit licks, but like you said, like it's more like the drug, like just
Yeah.
herself, not like, oh, I brought these niggas in the door and they robbed him and, Pop smoked his ass or whatever. It's like, I was
Pop smoked his.
well, you know what I'm saying? The girls came over
Yeah,
to his Airbnb and they brought the niggas with them.
Yeah, right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
She's
right.
not on that. She's like, oh, I'm doing all the
By myself.
luring myself
Yeah.
on Cosbying the situation up and then I'm up out of there. But what can they do?
And that's a perfect example. Cosby did it, and look at that nigga. Fought for his life. He's free, nigga, home. But anyways.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying
Yeah.
is she comes out and says she's doing it, and bitch is still making it. Cardi just buddy in a ruddy. Shibbity dibbity fuddy.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, what?
Oh, man.
These bitches are wild. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey.
I mean, women.
Relationship goals isn't always relationship goals.
You know, you're not lying. Some breaking news had me thinking about some J. Cole lyrics.
Yeah.
Nigga might need to change them.
What was his lyrics?
I want that Jada and that Will love. The dark skin of that Viv love.
Gosh, the perfect segue.
Dog.
Perfect segue.
Bruh. What's wrong with Jada?
The thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us.
So many surprising things in the...
All right, this bitch is at it again.
Oh, my
She's out here. Who's she fucking intermingle with now, huh? What's she call it? Her shit was
entanglement.
Yeah,
entanglement.
Who's she entangled with now? You filthy bald-headed bitch. My nigga Will deserves better than this.
Okay, but she's saying they both weren't ready.
Yeah, that's what they both said.
And
but did you hear him say it?
And no,
Okay.
but check this out. I gotta
this is
say
exactly why when they were supposed to do it, when you told me, oh yeah, they were going to do the Thread Table Talk, this is why he didn't want to do it, because the nigga wasn't ready.
He wasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he wasn't ready. And check this out. I listened to this. There's actually like a 2-hour thing on this Jay Shetty podcast, but Will wrote a letter into the podcast, and the dude Jay read it, and it was like Will saying, hey, I just read your book, because she's dropping a book. The timing is 100% perfect, right? She's dropping a biography or a memoir or whatever, and this is all in the book. So
Called
that's why
All
it's
the
coming
Niggas
out.
I Fucked.
Gosh. It's called damn shit ain't what it seems.
Pac reincarnated.
And I wonder if you know who you. Hey, there's a story in there that like Will found a letter that her daughter wrote to Jada, or that was essentially saying, hey, or she was writing the letter to Pac telling him, if you were still around, I would be happy and my mom would be happy. Because like Tupac was like her best friend.
I saw something. She said it was her soulmate.
Yeah.
As Will Smith, how do you feel?
But in the Jay Shetty podcast, she was like, they never had sex. Tupac and her never had sex. They were just like best friends.
Great. But how do you feel? As Will Smith.
This
is my soulmate. He died in 96.
As Will.
Nigga, I've been with you since.
96.
The fuck are you talking about, bitch? Oh my God. I hate her.
So the whole thing blows my mind, just because Will and Jada love, like you said, it's like relationship goals.
Right.
And 7 years to like not be 7 years to fake it out in the open. Mm-hmm. A part of me like kind of understands.
Right. And go ahead. No, finish.
Well, just like the pressure when you're they got married in gosh, I don't remember what it said.
You better know, because you're gonna get killed.
Because 2016 is when they did the split. I think they got married by like 97 or 96 or something. Right. So there already been some years, and it's like you fall into that pattern of like people see you like this. Mm-hmm. You know that people are calling your relationship goals.
If they don't see you like this, they're gonna be 9 million questions.
And you don't want to. And in 2016, if fucking you were gonna, just go separate ways, do a little bit of hoeing each, and then come back in a year? Do you really want it to be a huge divorce and then come back
Everybody
in a year?
know that you guys were here hoeing and
Yeah, you just got fed up with each other, but you really actually love each other. My thing is like once it got to year 4 or 5,
it should have been right.
I
How
think
long
by
do you
then-
do it? But until how long do you hold on until it's like okay? But that's the thing is everybody's different, right? Everybody's
is.
gonna be everybody's love is
different.
right.
I know, but like
how much did you really try for those years? You know, like you could in 1 year, you personally could try harder than somebody did in 4 years span. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why it could be different to you.
Yeah.
But the sticky situation is when you don't tell people, and there's multiple actually couples that are kind of like this right now. But like when you don't tell people and then they see you out with an August Alsina. And then niggas are like, well, what the fuck? What, like, and then you're like, oh, well, we had an entanglement.
Yeah.
Well, just say that we've been split up since 2016. They go like,
They
what are we
weren't
taking?
and Will wasn't ready.
And that's
based
what I'm
off of her
saying.
dialogue.
And that's where the sticky part comes in because there's
Yeah.
another couple. Do you know who Tiana Taylor and Amon Shumpert? You know Amon Shumpert, basketball player.
Yep.
He used to play for the Cavs and the
Yep.
Knicks.
The high top.
Tiana Taylor's like a big artist, choreographer, huge, right? Well, they've been together, have kids together. Well, they've been separated for like some time. I don't know the exact date, excuse me. But for like months, 6 months plus. And Amon Shumpert was seen out with somebody else and they like made it a big deal. Well, she came out on Instagram or on Twitter or whatever and made a post like, that's still my best friend. We didn't tell anybody, but we've been separated for some time now, blah, blah, blah. I still love him to death. He's not doing anything wrong.
Got you.
But when you don't, that's what happens is niggas are going to obviously assume and be like, well, we're used to seeing you with Amon, or we're used to you seeing with Tiana or Will or fucking Cisco. But no. And then there's another we've talked about this, the Pat Pooh situation.
Yeah.
That whole thing is, are they in this kind of same thing? Like we've been separated, but nobody knows. So now that I'm fucking with this other nigga, it looks worse than it actually is.
Yes.
But nobody saying anything makes it worse than it is.
Because we all take it and run with it. And we can
Exactly.
only run with what we have. Literally, she's saying that in the red table, they came out to clear it. But all they did was add fuel to the fire of, yep, she cheated on Will. Will's not clean either because I guess he's cheated before.
I've always thought they had open relationship. That's what I thought.
And that's what they said on the red table. But that wasn't when they were together. They were together.
Right.
When they went into the
Red
6-year gap, that's when there were probably rumors
It's an
that came
open
out that it's
relationship.
open.
Right.
But it's not really how the whole entire love thing was. Like,
Right. It was just said that so it was if people had questions.
and she had some deep. I recommend people go listen to this thing because she has like
Her
a
interview
moment
on the red table.
on the Jay Shetty.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Jay Shetty's like a fucking Buddha monk type, like always like deep.
I thought
in
you were
feeling.
pooping, nigga.
No, I was trying to do
Look,
fucking shit.
nigga, you got a fart, nigga? Put your leg down. What the fuck is
He's
going
like,
on?
we on camera.
I said, nigga,
He
we're
said,
rolling.
we feel.
He
Like,
said,
this
Buddha. Said, all right, bet. But so she's like,
so she's like, hey, when we met in Hollywood and got married, like I'm the baddest female on the planet. I can have any
Buddy
man that I want.
Right.
Will is
the same for the male.
It's
right.
like she's like it's intoxicating that to know like you're in Hollywood with the most beautiful people. You can have them do whatever you want, like from the female perspective and the male perspective. Because just as intoxicating, everybody wants to be wanted.
100%.
And there are so many shiny objects.
That's the biggest,
stuff,
and that's
like,
the biggest thing is that's why relationships don't last, or why people cheat in relationships is they feel unwanted, or you know what I'm saying, and that could be the case. They've been together so long, they work so much.
Sometimes people just want things,
exactly,
because for them it's not like them probably not feeling wanted.
Right. I've had this for fucking 40 years. I want this new shiny toy over here.
This thing up off the thing real quick. And
she said, "I want this pretty jawline." Plush lips, nice skin having ass nigga to swoop me up.
Yeah, like
who's my son's friend.
Yeah.
Fucking all my son's friends.
So,
Whore. I can't stand this bald headed bitch. Old dirty tennis ball head ass bitch. Can't stand you.
I felt like if they were doing this thing openly for the 6 years or 7 years, and this is kind of where I was like, she's the one that got messy first because she got caught.
Right.
And she got caught because either she was the sloppy, like whatever they were doing for the 5 years. Cool. Like, I don't know if they just had like secret meetings with all these people that they were hooking up with, and she got sloppy. She chose a partner that maybe was a little too famous or a little bit off his rocker to where he couldn't hold, because it was him who couldn't hold his water.
He said, I love that bitch.
Yeah, but love her. Yeah, so it's like she made a bad choice. If they did it for not say bad choice. She outsourced to the wrong person, and August Alsina happened to be the person that fucked it all up.
Right.
Will made he's doing stuff,
right?
But every person was in a position to where they were like, you know what, I'm not going to blow it up.
100%. Even their kids.
Even that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like their kids were just in the dark. Like, why is mom and dad staying at 2 different houses for 6 years?
100% even in that interview, she said, me, Will, and the kids all knew it was transparent from the start. We never lied to our kids, and they weren't playing fake in the house.
But that's what bothers me is like, or I guess not bothers me. That's what makes me feel for Will Smith, because like clearly that nigga wasn't ready, right? Like he didn't want it to, when they were supposed to bring it out into the open, he didn't want to talk about it, or didn't want to, like just backed out the day of, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, she now imagine you're at red carpet events pretending that you're together, right, with your wife who you're in love with, don't want to not be with, clearly. And you have to pretend like you're happy and kiss on her and hug her. Like, what was he whispering? Like, bitch, I miss you so much. Come home. That young ass nigga could never do what I do.
Maybe
it's Fresh Prince, baby.
It could be that, but maybe he was just not ready for all the backlash to come.
What backlash, though? Nigga, you guys tried. 20 years. Most people don't make it that long. There's no backlash.
But they literally had the pressure of being relationship goals.
But it's okay.
That's what they just weren't ready. Like, maybe.
But that's the thing. That's not like guaranteed. That's just a maybe. That's what it was. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, I personally think that nigga really was still in love and didn't want to. I don't think it was the pressure. I don't think that nigga gives a fuck.
She explained that it wasn't like him like just wanting her, and they said there's no reason for them to get a divorce because they're not divorced now.
And that's the thing. What the whole Chris Rock thing, nigga.
100%. That's
what the fuck. On both of them, nigga. That's not your wife. Let that bald-headed bitch fight for herself.
She said that she came to that event as Will Smith family. Like, that's how like it was on like the card or whatever, right? Yeah. And so she said she was shocked when he was like, keep my wife's name out your mouth. Smacked him,
he's trying to show out.
But I guess Chris Rock and Will and Jada all had beef like a few years back. And so they kept it.
Yeah, he said something about a G.I. Joe joke or something. Or was that
that was at the Oscar.
But, okay, he said something else about her hair previously
or something. Yeah.
Right.
So, oh my gosh. God, dang, it's like,
and then she's like, he's gonna say something.
Yeah,
he's gonna say something much.
Then he did that, and then she said Will just
looked at her,
flipped, and went up there, slapped him. She said, I didn't know that he was gonna do that. And then she said Chris Rock came out and goes, like, when it all like transpired, and he's like, Jada, I didn't mean it. But then he goes and does this comedy special, like 3 months later, where he's like, I got slapped for doing blah blah blah. But I guess in the moment, he was like, I didn't want this to happen.
Right.
I'm 100% on the comedy person's side.
Yeah, nigga, it's a joke.
It's a joke.
You don't sit front row if you don't want to be roasted, nigga. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, just comedy gets the pass.
For everything.
When it's in the celebrity realm like that, like,
right.
You on the streets, nigga, if somebody's capping too much. Sometimes you got to read the room.
Right.
You got to know when to pull. Not
Pull
do
card,
that.
right,
but
right.
like at that level, crazy.
He's showing out though. That's what it comes down to. You can't tell me he's not.
Who? Will?
Yeah, you're showing out, bro.
Yeah, like
you want to prove to her that you still love her and you'd do anything. Nigga. You just got up and risked your career for a bitch who you ain't been fucking with for 6 years. You can't tell me you're not showing out.
I can't. Yeah, I can't. I can't. I want to see it somewhere else because it's hard for me to think that Will would be in that position to where he's
a fresh prince and he's out here simping.
Yeah. Like
simp.
It's hard for me.
The fresh simp.
It's hard to think that he could be crippled like that.
The fresh simp of Bel Air.
She must got like that golden whoop.
Yeah, we know a couple of them. They got a mouth inside the pussy. You get sucked and fucked at the same time.
Damn,
it's sad. Now my dog Will going out like a true fucking loser.
When that letter came in, when they said they got the letter from Will in the episode, I was like, damn. And it was like, congratulations, I'm happy for you. I'm sad. I learned, he looks at it, he learned a lot because she wrote things in that she hadn't like conveyed to him like in like a straight up way,
Yeah.
And he's like, it was like the saddest day. And then I'm sitting there going, oh, they're going to get the divorce.
No.
It's like, no. And I'm like, what the fuck? You don't drop this and then say not. They just said they haven't found enough reasons
My
to
thing
do
is,
it.
You don't live together. You fuck other people. Your kids know you don't love each other. Like you love each other, but you're not love with each other.
Yeah.
So what are we doing? Our kids are grown. We don't have that doesn't hold us together. We both are damn near retired if we want to be. So that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yes. I'm with you.
Right.
That's the only last little weird piece to me. Is just like, cut it now.
What are we holding on to? Oh, y'all like them tax breaks and shit, huh?
But they can remarry. I guess no. Like they don't get very many tax breaks because their income's already bracket, way higher.
Right,
it's not like it does for the regular person, but just cut it.
Cut it.
Flip it. Cut it. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's bitches are wild. We need to find out. We need to for real stay on the story of that. What is it? Matt Bauer? Matt Bauer?
Matt Bauer.
That.
And the blonde bombshell.
We don't give a fuck about Jada anymore. I'm over her.
I'm not going to buy the book because she did a great ass job on the podcast. 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Good Lord.
Long ass time.
God damn.
And there's a bunch of times where she's
you could tell she's retired. You took 3 hours to go talk to a motherfucker.
She said there's more details in the book. I'm like, this is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
You said, so you got a 78-hour read. All right, bet.
That motherfucker better be like this.
All right, good. Said, so it started when I saw him, not Will Pock. Yeah. I said, oh, God damn, this bitch did not do this. She is cool.
Yeah. Like
I grew up loving her. That's what's bothersome to me is the whole situation is I grew up like, oh my God, like feeling the same way J. Cole felt. That Jada and that Will, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, they were the baddest at what they did at one point and like she was super pretty. But nigga, I heard people she's pretty from the face up. Other than that, from the neck up. Other than that, she been like a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah,
she ain't got no ass. She ain't got no titties.
But before the whole blow up of fake titties and ass, she had like the most sportiest little
frame. Right.
Blend between
Go ahead,
both of them.
Your wife ain't watching her.
Nigga,
she sleep right now.
I got a number one supporter that does watch my show, so she is watching it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
She was like in that sporty mode, but sporty mode doesn't exist because it's like slim thick is the new sporty mode. So they're
right.
That's
like you if you don't have like if you don't have titties, you still have ass and thigh. Like you know what I'm saying, you still be curvaceous. Like if you play sports, you still have something.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but I'm just hurt. My nigga Will he didn't want to give up, dog.
So I'm in love with Jada. Like, just like I'm saying, like riding the roller coaster. Like, Jada's fire. Mm-hmm. Then I find out.
I like how you cleared that up.
Alzine, August Alsina thing. Then it's like
El Kebab.
Then I want to throw her on the bus, under the bus, like, oh, you're just bald headed and everything. And then hearing this piece, obviously I still want to hear Will finally talk somewhere, but where she's like, Will wasn't ready. I'm like, nigga, I want to get up and just slap the shit out of
what
him.
happens when Will drops his shit and he's like combating everything that she says?
Then I'm going 100% back on the hate train. 100%. Hey, yeah.
Well, fuck, that nigga needs to say something. Everybody needs to say something. Pat Poose needs to say something.
Yeah.
Nigga, Will needs to say something. Nigga, we're waiting.
He needs to say
Matt Bauer, nigga, what's going on, dog?
We need to hear.
We gonna hear, we gonna find out.
Yeah.
But episode 47, cousin.
Yeah.
Another one in the books.
It's crazy.
Boy, we five away. We 5 away. I might have a little gift for you at a year.
At
you know
the
what
year
I'm saying?
mark?
Chill, boy. You know, I said might. Don't get excited. Nigga's brain started running wild. I said, I got you candy bar
he's
fat
such
nigga.
a generous person. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm your host, Shave. Episode 47. This my motherfucking dog.
J. White, the Fly Guy.
The Fly Guy. You got anything to say to these nice people?
Man, get ready for Christmas.
Holidays around the corner.
Holidays around the corner. Let's start budgeting, or at least thinking about how you're going to fit in the Christmas gifts.
And get ready for fitness. Because that, you know what I'm saying? We about to get crazy in these next couple months.
Man.
We got to hit that bounce back. Your boy's a little hefty.
Man, 2023 was a lost fitness year.
I tell you, every year I'm like, yeah, I want to get in shape. This is my New Year's resolution. I always set like 2. I hit all the other ones, but never getting it. I'm like, wait, I got 6 months. I'm good.
The years that I was in shape, I was like, I don't even put that in the category because it's
that's
just
what you do. Right.
And like, nigga,
now you need to put it back in the category.
I need to do some. I can't punch out of a wet paper bag right now, bro. And the thing is, I'm just joking, but like, you know what I mean? Like my shit isn't where it needs to be. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's a cold piece. It's health is so fleeting. It's
funny because we're not like old, but we're older.
Yeah,
like, you know, 20-year-olds and shit. Like when I was 20, nigga, I would show up, play basketball for 4 hours without stretching, come home, be perfectly fine, wake up, go to work. You know, it's like now, nigga, go play basketball for 2 hours, nigga, I'm asleep. I said, yeah, I got 4 hours to recoup before dinner. Like, nigga, I need to stretch before and after. If I don't, I'm like, fuck, my back. God damn. Nigga, my hamstrings.
I'm like, are these ergonomic chairs or something like that? At 20, you can be in this bitch doing all types of shit. And now you're like
sleeping on your elbows, nigga.
Is there a way to pull it up? Can I tuck it in?
You got to sit straight back.
But yeah, just yeah.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
And also wealth. Invest early, like you said, nigga.
Early and often.
Again, we appreciate you. I'm your host, Shane. My motherfucking dog, J. White. Episode 47. We motherfucking out this bitch. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. See y'all next week.